So hello everybody. The session today is going to be a bit different. We're going to do keto cooking with Chloe. And the recipe I'm going to discuss with you is the keto chocolate lava cake. It is delicious, very easy, and practically impossible to mess up. So during this video, I'm going to go step by step through the recipe. And at the end of the video, stay tuned because I will discuss the ingredients in detail. And of course, I'll discuss a bit about keto and sugar. So for this recipe, we need 100 grams of dark chocolate, 2 eggs, 35 grams of butter, 4 tablespoons of cream, that's optional, 20 grams of erythritol, 25 grams of almond flour, and we're ready to go. So melt the dark chocolate with the butter on very low heat. The idea is to melt it and not to cook the chocolate. So mix constantly, and if you want to, you can also put your chocolate in a saucepan in some hot water. It will melt very slowly. The next step is to mix the eggs and the erythritol together. What you must be careful is that when you use erythritol, you have to beat the eggs and the erythritol for a long time. So you must get a very frothy mixture. Now, I add the cream, but this is optional. You don't have to if you don't want to, or you can replace cream by coconut cream, almond cream. Now I add the chocolate slowly, not to cook the eggs, and I keep mixing. When the mixture is nice and smooth, I'm going to add the almond flour at the end. The best is when you use 100 grams of chocolate is to make 6 ramequins, so 6 little chocolate lava puddings that you can share with someone. Then we're going to cook them. Now, what we must be very careful here is the time for the baking. You can do it for 5 minutes to start with and then check every minute to check if your pudding's just right. The center must be wobbly and the outside nice and cooked. But of course, if you prefer to have a more brownie texture, just cook it a little bit longer. As you see, the center is very creamy and it's absolutely scrumptious. So, as you've just seen, this recipe is very, very easy. So I'm going to give you some important tips about the ingredients first. An egg must be an omega-3 egg and organic if possible. So that's important for your health. Don't use almond powder. Go for the almond flour, which has much less net carbs. For the chocolate, be careful. You have different sorts of chocolate. Today, what I used was the Sweet Stitch chocolate, 70% with erythritol and stevia. But I must say my favorite is the chocolate, the Belgian chocolate Cavalier, 85% with erythritol and sugar. It gives me the best result. So if you want to choose 85% black chocolate from Côte d'Or or Lindt or Godiva or whatever, you can, but don't forget that 100 grams of 85% chocolate has 20 grams of net carbs. So it's a little bit higher than when you take the Sweet Stitch or the Cavalier chocolate. But that is ideal, for example, if you want to make a pudding for your children too. As you've seen in my last video, I don't advise erythritol for children. Now, the cream gives it a nice touch, but you don't have to have cream if you don't want to. You can also replace the cream by an alternative like coconut cream, almond cream, or whatever. So finally, it's important to say that when you're on a ketogenic diet, I think it's very nice now and again to be a bit spoiled and have something sweet. And that dessert is easy and fast for example, after your evening meal. It's delicious, quick. But don't forget that you must stop being addicted to sugar. Even though it's erythritol, you still have that sweet taste in your mouth. So remember, first of all, ketogenic desserts must be once in a while, and then don't cook big quantities. If you cook big quantities, you're going to eat it a whole week. Or if you've got a big family, share. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, and I'll make more cooking sessions with Chloe. And don't forget to subscribe. It's free, of course. Bye for now.